Hello, and welcome to Digital Whiteboarding with Cami. My name is Jessie Gerbata, and I'm a Staff Development Specialist with the Department of Innovation and Learner Engagement. A few benefits of using Cami for whiteboarding is that you can share your whiteboards with students via Google Classroom. Students can go in and add their own comments or even their own material to your existing whiteboard, and you can add additional resources onto your whiteboard, like images or YouTube videos. One really nice thing about using Cami for a whiteboard is that your in-person and virtual students can all access the exact same whiteboard, whether they were in class that day with you or at home. A couple things to note when using your Cami whiteboard and your Epson Brightlink projector is that when you're in mouse mode, what you do up on the board actually goes right into your Cami document. So here's a few pieces on connecting your computer to the projector. In order to use mouse mode, you have to ensure that the USB cable is plugged in. And if you don't have that USB cable plugged into your computer and your projector, the pen will not work as a mouse. Here's a few instructions for how to operate the interactive pen. And you can find more information about your projector and your pen by clicking on the link to the slideshow in the description of our YouTube video. One way to ensure all your students are seeing the same material is to follow these steps. Using your pen and your interactive board, write on your physical board and have those annotations show up in Cami. Then share that Cami document with your students via Google Classroom. And you can share it as every student gets a copy, so they all have their own individual copy of the notes from that day. And now they have a copy of what you did in class, whether they were there or not. So in order to get started with Cami, you can click on the Cami extension icon, that circle with the K, or you can go to camiapp.com and sign in. Once you're here, you're going to scroll down to get to New Blank Page. Notice you can have blank, lined, grid, or music, but if we're using a whiteboard, I'm just going to add a blank page, and then I'm going to come up to the menu and go down and select Rotate Clockwise. Now, I have a document that actually looks like a regular whiteboard. One beautiful thing with Cami, and again, if you're using this with your projector and your pen, you can do all of this right from the board. So I can go to drawing, I can click my black marker, and I can tell my kids, here's what we're going to do regarding vocab for today. What you can do too, it's really neat, is if you're wanting text to show up on your whiteboard, I'm going to click on the page where I want it to go, and then I'm going to click on this microphone icon. Now whatever I say out loud goes directly onto my whiteboard. Okay, I turned off my microphone. It's going to stop typing. Another feature I wanted to show you. So if you click on your icon in the top right corner, your two initials, and click on Settings, and then scroll all the way down, you'll notice there's an option right here for Add Media, and it's currently turned off. If you click the On button, you're now going to have the option to add YouTube videos and images directly into your whiteboard. So let's go to Add Media, YouTube, and let's say we're learning about cells. I can type directly in here, parts of a cell, that looks great. Insert video, and now I just click to drop that video onto my whiteboard. I can do the same if I want to add images. Okay, again, click to drop. So now not only are my students seeing the notes that we did in class, I'm also able to add additional resources in case they might still be confused if they're looking at this at home. So from here, I would go into Classroom, create a Cami assignment, now every student will have a copy of the whiteboard we just did in class. I hope digital whiteboarding with Cami will help while you and your students are transitioning into this hybrid environment. If you have any questions about Cami, please don't hesitate to reach out. My email is down below on the screen, jgerbata@riversideunified.org.